There have been some crazy endings in the history of the Bachelor franchise, like I'm talking Gone Girl level plot twists with notebook tears. It truly has been a wild 22 seasons, so in honor of our favorite guilty pleasure and its unpredictable endings, I thought today we could break down our top 5 craziest finales in the franchise. Let's kick it off with Brad Womack. Brad was the first Bachelor ever to pick no one at the end of his journey. After narrowing it down to one woman, he decided in the moment where he would have proposed that he actually wasn't super into her either.
We always promised ourselves we'd be completely honest, right? No matter how much it could hurt. I can't look you in your eye and tell you that I love you.
I mean, ouch. After that moment, he tells her goodbye and ended up alone. Until Brad was given a second chance at love 3 years later when he was chosen to be the Bachelor again. But that's another story for another time. Moving on to our second crazy Bachelor finale. If you remember anything from Colton Underwood season, it's probably that he jumped over a fence at some point. Ah yes, the fence. But the reasoning behind why he did it is really truly what made the finale as insane as it was. I mean, he pretty much tried running away. Here, I'll explain. So when Colton narrowed down his batch of women to 3, he apparently already knew who he wanted to pick, but his frontrunner Cassie unfortunately decided to send herself home randomly because she wasn't ready for an engagement, which, if you watch the season, was pretty ironic since earlier on in the show she went head-to-head with many people who claimed she wasn't ready for marriage, insisting she was. Turns out she wasn't even ready for a relationship, period. But Colton wouldn't really take no for an answer and actually sent his other 2 women home despite the fact that Cassie had already left. Then he chased after her and basically told her that she didn't even have to be his girlfriend and he just wanted to take things day by day. To everyone's surprise, they are still together to this day. Next up, we have Ari Leyendijk's season. At first, his finale seemed pretty standard as he proposed to Becca Kufrin, as many people saw coming. But just when we thought that was the end of it, ABC shocked us all by bringing cameras to Ari and Becca's honeymoon weekend after the couple had been happily engaged for a few weeks, and then captured Ari ending things with Becca because he still had feelings for his runner-up, Lauren B, and wanted to see if they could still work out.
You're making me really nervous right now. What's that?
The more I hung out with you, the more I felt like I was losing the possibility of maybe reconciling things with Lauren.
Are you kidding me?
The whole thing was supposedly uncut, and I can tell you firsthand, it was extremely uncomfortable to watch. Fast forward to today, Ari and his original runner-up Lauren B are happily married with a little baby girl named Alessi. Jason Mesnick was another Bachelor who changed his mind at the very end of his journey, but unfortunately didn't make that known until the taping of After the Final Rose, where he dumped his pick Melissa on live television.
We're not right for each other.
You put a ring on Melissa's finger, but you don't want to fight to see if that can work.
You're such a bastard.
To make matters worse for Melissa, he then rekindled his flame with his runner-up Molly in the same television special, which is a lot to go through in 2 hours. And speaking of douchey things to do, Juan Pablo was pretty much a jerk his entire season, and then when he picked Nikki as his final choice, he didn't propose, let alone even drop the L word. I mean, even on After the Final Rose, which is taped months later, he still refused to say I love you to her, which was just awkward.
So you love her?
I'm not gonna answer that question to you. I don't get it.
But probably one of the most iconic moments of his season was actually when Claire, his runner-up, told him off when she was sent home. What a great moment. Honestly, it felt like it was on behalf of America.
I lost respect for you.
Okay.
I thought I knew what kind of man you were.
Okay.
I would never want my children having a father like you.
Okay.
And on that fun note, you guys, those are all the insane endings I have to share with you today. Which one was the most shocking for you? Let me know down in the comments below, and then click right over here for a new video, and of course, be sure to subscribe to our channel. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I will see you guys next time.